In the summer of 2024, the U.S. Army Corps plans to extensively clear another 2 miles and approximately 700 trees along the American River. The project threatens to destroy our fish and wildlife populations, as well as landscapes vital to our city. We want erosion control, but we think there's better ways to do it. The Corps' plan is to fight erosion using rocks, specifically something called riprap and launchable rock trenches. The placement of these large rocks will make the riverfront unwalkable, and it clears out all the trees and shade on the riverbanks that bring cooler waters that are critical for our fish population, like the salmon and steelhead that run up the river, or the wildlife that lives under this canopy, like the birds and the deer and other wildlife that will have no place to go when those trees are cleared. It's also critical to the fabric of our community who use this stretch of river to escape the city by biking and swimming and fishing. This is especially important for lower income communities who count on the cool river on a hot day when they may not be able to afford a pool or air conditioning. Where will we all go when this landscape is gone? Then there's the launchable rock trenches. The rocks are supposed to tumble down and fill in any erosion-created holes. The Corps promises to cover the trenches with soil and plant new trees on top to make up for all the lost landscape. But only certain plants and trees can survive in 3 feet of soil. And the word launchable is a problem, because when those rocks launch, so does all the landscape they planted above it. Reports from the Army Corps itself and other agencies suggest how vulnerable this is. And in fact, the Army Corps has prepared multiple reports on how critical trees are to erosion control. We're seeing this firsthand downriver at Sac State, where the Corps just completed their work. The rains from the last winter storms have already washed away topsoil and vegetation, and the riverbanks are clouded with the soil that's washing away. This leads many of us to believe that after we've sacrificed this precious landscape, we might be left even more vulnerable than we were before this work began.
The majority of people do not view projects through the lens of equations and data tables. That's the purview of technicians like ourselves, of engineers and scientists. They view projects with their eyes, right? Project is what they see and what they see it doing.